Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 17th, 2026. It is Saturday, and we're playing Wordle number 1673. Okay, strip. Day 17. Um, hmm. Okay. Be alright. Brief. Probably been done before. Brine. I guess. Bring. What am I thinking of B anyway? I mean, there's so many possibilities it could be. Okay, I probably have to do some kind of an eval. Let's try to do something vowel heavy just so I could get something going here. Maybe bench is a vowel heavy word, perhaps. Let's see. Oh, there's an E. Please do not be an ER word. I can't do this. Oh god. Should I do another? Come on, I have to do another eval. But it could be like I something we are. Suppose. Diver, giver, jiver, maybe. Okay. Let me do an eval. Okay, if I'm thinking it could be fixer, I think it's number 4. Giver, diver. I could do fudgy, I guess, as an eval. I don't know. Oh! I thought it might have been an ER word, but it's not. There's a Y in there. Okay. Fiery? Is that how you say it? Fiery? I think so. It is? Okay. It's a 4. I think it's a decent one, but let's see the stats on Calvo before I celebrate. Okay, fiery. I think that's how you pronounce it. Spring. Okay. 93 probable answers, so actually not too bad. It's a pretty good starting guess with the 2 letters in yellow. Okay, but still, 93 is a lot, so I did bench as my first one, although they suggested dinge, I think. So narrowed it down to 26 probable answers. Wait, okay, and then I did fudge. Oh, their best guess for me would have been filed. Okay. Anyway, did fudgy. Oh, getting on probable answer. Fiery. Okay, wait. Going back to the last guess. If I had done filed. Oh, sorry. I meant to do filed. Sorry. I think filed would also let me one guess. Yeah, one probable answer. Okay. So either way would have been the same. But I think I did all right then with fudgy. I mean, it did give me a very useful Y. And then I already had all the letters. I just had to rearrange them. I just realized. That's it. It was all the letters I needed. Okay. Interesting word. I wonder, I definitely do think there's a possibility people to get to there be some failures here. It's just a matter of using a couple of good evals to get the letters that you need to figure out the answer, I think. Because my worry was really that it wasn't going to be an ending in ER word, but it wasn't. So the evals definitely helped. Bench, I think I'm pretty sure it's done before. Yes, 2021, way early, and I think fudge too. Oh, sorry, I can't spell apparently. Oh, fudgy, no. Fudge, no too? Why did I think that fudge would be different? Because I sort of vaguely recall Doug when he used to do videos. I thought he tried fudge before. Oh, I guess he must have just tried it and it was a good answer. It was a helpful word, but it wasn't the answer in Wordle. Seems like. Am I spelling it right? Right, fudge. Fugue has been done before. Fuzzy, funky, fully, funny, snafu. Wow, snafu. Fungi. Awful. That's it. But no fudge and no fudgy. Okay, so that's still on the table. All right. So okay. Yeah, 4. Let's see where we're at before guess songs. 167. I still haven't gotten any 3s. I mean, I keep getting 4s. Okay. All right. We'll see if I can get a 3 tomorrow. All right. Let's move on to connections. You're playing number 951, I believe. So when it loads, we'll see what it says. I think it's 951 because it was 950. I commented on it yesterday. Okay. Are we gonna load? 951. All right. What the? Subscribe. Something went wrong. Try again later. Okay. Something weird's going on here. Let's leave that. Let's refresh that. I wonder what's going on. I've been having some trouble with connections. It's like they don't want me to play. Why? Why? Why do you want to keep me up? Okay, let's go. Alright, there we go. Back to normal. Okay, today's 16 words we've got plaster, sling, hide, blanket, pelt, sink, red coat, skin, cover, cast, inks, Simon, hurl, kins, and capture. The anagram sticks out. But I don't want to lock it in just yet in case it's a red herring. You know. You know. Okay. A plaster, sling, cast. I feel like these are things that you definitely get when you're recovering in a hospital or from an injury. But the fourth one, I'm not too sure what that one would be. It could be a cover, maybe. It's possible. Okay, but okay, things are like help and hide. There's also like skin. That's another one. Um, pelts, hide, coat, animal. Coverings. But then skin would go in there. But if we're using skin already for the anagram, then that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, tough. Okay, let's think about this. Mm. Coat and blanket keep you warm. Cover keeps you warm as well. Hmm. What else? Okay. Curls, kind of like to throw something. Simon is a name. Change one letter, you get Timon from Lion King. Simon. Simon says. Add an E becomes a woman's name, Simone. I don't. Pelts. Simon could be Carly Simon, the singer. That's the singer, right? Neil. No, what am I thinking? Paul Simon? No, Paul Simon. Plaster is also material, building material. Capture like a photo. Capture cover. Blanket be the envelope or something. The blanket cover coat. So I guess blanket, coat, cover, and plaster would be sort of like to cover things, maybe? Okay, let's try the anagram first. I'm not too sure right now. A lot of confusing things going on here. Okay, the anagrams, it was legit. Okay. Cover, or coat, plaster, blanket. Could be. Like, sort of like to cover something. Spread over. Okay, yep. The hospital stuff. I guess it's not. I mean, sling and cast. Yeah, but that's about it. Sling and hurl. Oh, cast also could be to throw, right? Like cast a die. Something like okay. Pelt also means to throw, right? Okay. Took me a while. Yeah, it's to throw. To lob. What do we call it? Throw. Okay. Simon Hyde Red Capture. What is this? Simon Hyde Red Capture. Oh, first words of like childhood games. Capture the flag. Hide and seek. Simon says. Red. Red light, green light. I guess like a traffic light game. I guess so. Could be. First words of kids games. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, nice. Badge earned. Perfect puzzle. I mean, okay, cool. I guess. Is it my what? What's my stat here? 250th or something, rather. Aha! Earned on January 17th, 2026. It's today. 250th. Oh, I see. Ah. 60-day streak. I think that's gonna be really tough to beat that one. That was in the early days when I spent loads of time on the puzzles, and then that's when I would get 53. But these days I'm just more like chill, like it's whatever. But looking at the groups, okay, so that means the hospital thing, the one with like the plaster, the cast, the sling, that was the red herring. Okay. Thank goodness I didn't fall for that one because I was getting confusing. So I was like, okay, you know what? I think the anagrams could be legit. Then I'll go with that. So the anagrams one pretty easy, although I thought that one was the purple. But yeah, I didn't think about the kids games as purple. They spread over pretty easy to blanket coat cover plaster. Easy once you isolate some of the trickier red herrings and stuff. I feel like, and then throw that one took me a while because I forgot that the multiple meanings of those words. So it took me a while to get there. But all right. Hopefully I don't think I made any mistakes, right? Yes, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I just got that possibility. That means I made no mistakes. Okay, see, my memory is okay. There's a kids games. Yeah, capture the flag. As far as I know, the game is just like the two teams, and you're trying to go to the other side and get their flag and bring it back to your base, and then that's how you win. But you gotta have somebody protecting the flag, something like that. Hide and seek, pretty simple. Someone hides while someone counts down to 10, then you try to look for the person. Um, I used to think this was just a fun kids game, but I feel like ever since I watched a lot of those like horror movies where things go wrong when you try to play hide and seek, and then like the kid either gets stuck somewhere, gets chased by a ghost or something, or gets possessed. I don't know. Freaky shit happens in movies when with hide and seek involved. To the point that I don't think of it as a fun little kids game anymore. It has this sort of like eerie element in my mind. Unlike the capture the flag, which sounds like genuine fun. Like, we should do that for team building actually in my office. I think red. I assume I don't know any other childhood kids games except for like red, like green, which is kind of like on Squid Game you had that too, where of course you've got the again like the catcher, and then the other people are the runners, and they've got to try and tap the person, but they've got to count down, and like they can only move when it's the green light. And of course, the catcher is turned around, and then when it's red light, they have to stop and they have to stay still, and therefore they can advance. Kind of thing. There are many variations of the game. Simon Says is just simple. Someone is the Simon, and whatever that person says, you've got to follow, and they try to trip you up, and if you can't follow the instructions, you lose. There we go. If you haven't heard those games until today. All right, let's move on to the last little game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth Sigborski. All right. Is it loading? It is loading. Okay. When across, I drank too much coffee feeling. Like you feel like buzzed, right? Maybe buzz could be. I don't know. Leave that for now. 1 down. Composer of the Brandenburg Concertos. Don't know who that is. 2 down. Das Boot Vessel. I don't know. I only assume like it's like a U-boat if it's like German. Maybe. 3 down. Blank the Greek. Not sure. 4 down. Not another word from you. Excuse me. Not another word from you. I want to say quiet or like shush. Something like that. Yeah. 6 down. D-Day vessels. That's like in like World War II or something. What the vessels? Subs maybe, but it does feel like a weird formation. Okay. But let's leave that for now. 5 across. Intensely excited. Okay, I guess it's not U-boat that doesn't fit anymore. Okay, 5 across. Intensely excited. I can't think of it. 7 across. Blend the ballet. Ensemble of dancers. I have no idea. 8 across. A tie for a monk or a nun. I was about to type in dress, but that's not it. Robes. But then that's not shush then if it's robes. I'm gonna leave it for now because I'm not confident that's robes. 9 across. Body art. I would assume it's a tattoos or a tat. T-A-T or T-T-T. Or ink. Then it's 3-letter word. 4 letters. No idea. I assume shush is right because could it be quiet? Q-U-I-E-T. Not too sure. Q ending in Q though. Very much coffee feeling. I don't feel like it's gonna be Q here, right? Most of the Brandenburg Concertos. 4 letters. Composer. This is a tough one. I can't think of it. D-Day vessels. Okay, presumably there's gonna be an S here, I think. Body art. It's not. It's not. I'm looking at an S. I'm struggling here. I have to check whether the shush is right. It might not be. Check. It's not a word from you. But why is the H wrong and everything else is right? What word is this? Is it not spelled like that? Shush. 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 What? What word am I what letter am I missing? If that's the wrong letter, I can't think of another word that fits. No, no, no. This is bizarre. Shit, I'm lost here. For a monk word. It's not a dress. I don't think it is. Time for a monk or a noun. Okay. It's well, I do check word or check square because I check word, right? Oh yeah, what? Oh, I must have pressed check letter by accident. I'm gonna check word. That's why I thought. How could it one letter be wrong? Okay, so it was right. I was right. Oh my god. From you. Quiet. I don't know. Let's do the ropes one first. See if that one is right. Let's check the word. It's not ropes, but it's something with a B. Remote. I can't think of it. Three down. Blank the Greek. Is this like a famous person named somebody the Greek? Don't know. Is this Buzz though? I guess I have to try it. Oh, but then I think I did. I don't know. Let's try that. Oh, it's right. So it really could be U-boat then. I just body art. Okay, so maybe it is text. What is this from? Zip it. Ah, okay. D-Day vessels. Ending in T, not an S. Okay. D-Day vessels. Raft perhaps, or but that does have a plural. I have for a monk or noun. Habit. Okay. D-Day vessels. Two T's. I don't know. Oh, Bach. Okay. Zumba? Zorba? That is not sort of familiar. Tensely excited. What is this? Coup de ballet? I don't know how to pronounce it. D-Day vessels. What is that? Vessels. Net set. Something. I have no idea. And then what's this one? Zuba the Greek? Zauba? But this one is like instantly excited. And if it's a vowel, a book. People are intensely excited. A brim? No, that's not right. It's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, it could be. Oh, plural. Tats. That's why I thought it was weird. It's not coup de ballet. It's. Could be court, like a body of dancers, maybe. So it was Zorba the Greek. But then this one, a boil? Oh my god, 5 minutes No, I think my worst time was 7 minutes, I think. So this is actually not my worst ever, but it's close. So take a closer look at the clues and entries. Photographs, I drank too much coffee, feeling I was right about Buzz, I just wasn't confident about two Z's, two Z's. Say it. One down, composer of the Brandenburg Concertos, apparently that's Bach. I forgot about Bach. I was trying to think of a four-letter name for composer. I just couldn't come to my mind. Two down, Das Boot Vessel. So I guess it is German. I don't know what Das Boot is. It's a film? Oh, it is. Looks like. Oh, Das Boot. Oh, I really thought it was about the boot, but it's actually boat in German is Boot. Okay. Or Das Boot. Das Boot. Boat. Yeah. But I read it as Das Boot, so I'm so sorry. I probably butchered it for like the past 10 minutes, I think. So sorry about that. But yeah, it's written about the U-boat. Okay. Here we go. Three down. Zorba the Greek. Now that I hear the name, it's vaguely familiar, but who is Zorba the Greek? Oh, it's a film. Okay. Well, based on a novel. Zorba the Greek. Also known as Life and Times of Alexis Sorbas. It was all written by Nicholas Kazantzakis. First published in 1946, a tale of a young Greek intellectual who ventures to escape his bookish life with the aid of the boisterous and mysterious Alexis Zorba. Ah, okay, so it's about someone actually, earlier a Greek person named Zorba. Okay. Four down, another word from you. Right, I was thinking of like shush, which I was wrong about that, but it's actually zip it. Zip it. Quiet down. Yep. Six down. D-Day vessels. LSTs. I am not too familiar about that one. Let's go to Google. LST military vessel. Let's try that. I think this one. Let's look at that. Landing ship. A landing ship, tank. Okay, LSD is a ship first developed during World War II. Makes sense, D-Day. Support amphibious operations by carrying tanks, vehicles, cargo, and landing troops directly onto a low slope beach with no docks or piers. Oh, I see. So, we can just do that. It just rolls off. Okay, landing ship tank. Interesting. New trip. I didn't know that one. Five across, intensely excited. A boil. First time I've heard of this word, so not familiar with it. That's how I was like, the letter formation is very odd. I wasn't familiar with it. So it's intensely excited or stirred up. How many minutes do I have? 9 minutes. Okay, yeah, all right. Seven across. Blank the ballet ensemble of dancers. This is French. I didn't know that. That's what it's called. Or ballet. Do that. Group of dancers. Body of the local dancers. The group of dancers who are not principal dancers or soloists. Put up by the ballet can often work as backdrop for the principal dancers. Oh, I see. So they kind of just like at the back. They're not like the main ones. Okay. Eight across. The time for a monk or a nun. I know that nuns were not nuns. Why am I combining those? Nuns wear habits that that scarf thing. But I didn't know that monks wear those too. Let's see. I'm gonna look for this habit. No, not that one. Disambiguation. Religious habit. Okay, well, sure. Hold on here. How did it? Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Google. I want to see a picture of it. Monk habit. Clothing. Sure, whatever. I didn't want to say costume because it felt like disrespectful. Oh, okay. So you're telling me that that thing that they wear, this thing, all right, the brown like the hood thing is also a habit similar to like what a nun wears. I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it. I just thought about that's like the whole robes. I just saw it as the whole thing as the robes. I didn't really think about the top bit. So yeah, that was mine. Didn't think of that. Okay, nine across. Body art. This is body art as in the plural form, so tats. I was read about that. I was sort of there. I just didn't explore it enough. But yeah, tattoos for short. Yep. So trivia. Let's see. Bach. Sure. Das Boot. I still want to say Das Boot. I'm sorry. Okay. Das Boot. Trivia. So about the Greek trivia. LSD is also trivia. Corps de ballet is more kind of like trivia. It's also language, I guess. Yeah, but trivia is okay. A boil is a language I never heard of. Eight across. Yeah, not really, but okay, yeah. So quite trivia heavy, and I struggled with this one. Hopefully you guys very better than I did. Okay, quickly moving on to comments before my time runs out for the video. Okay. Glacier Breeze. A slant cared racer. Okay, nice three. You did think of the elephant stretch with a second guess, pacer, but knew it on the original answer list. Pacer is not on the original answer list, but oh, pacer is an actual isn't like a. Oh no, I'm thinking of pacemaker, but a pacer. Is that not an actual like that's a thing, right? I feel like it is. One that paces, okay, but also, right, also, so pacemaker is also called a pacer, but yeah, they might not actually use it. You never know. You regret. I actually did think about that, the switch between rebar and D-bar, but I felt, you know what? Who's gonna need to know the two R's, right? So go with D-bar. I did consider that. Should I do rebar and D-bar? But I was like, okay, you know what? To be fair, let's do something different. I mean, as in, like, every letter being different, let's do D-bar. Yeah. But that's okay. It happens. Yeah, it was pretty crappy. Failure rate 12% is, to me. I mean, you deserve it to be a lot higher, but I think that's still pretty high. Okay, and Rob S789. Hi Rob. Rob says Panama. I almost pronounced Panama like banana. Okay, brain fog. Okay, Panama, pajamas, and Bahama. All three different ways of pronouncing those A's. We're also rating the puzzle outside the blue group with only A's or vowels to try and well, that's true. That's why I didn't really think of that like this. Like, is that a legit group? Because like, you know what I mean? Like when I think there was a time when I tried to guess something like only contains vowels, which I think is a vowel category, or like only contains E's or something like that. I did think at one point for different group other connections, and I was like, nah, I don't think they do that, but they have done it before, and they might probably will do it again with some other vowel, sure. But yeah, that's the tricky bit about that. Edward did tread claps racer. Tread claps for the racer. Okay, I clap for you. You still laughing at calculus suggesting fugly. Yes, exactly. Fugly, really? Although interesting, if Wordle does accept fugly as an eval word, that's interesting because I mean it does have some helpful letters. Although not a word that I to be fair, I don't use it often, so I don't think about it. Which is good. I mean, at least I don't talk about fugly. Fugly was probably more popular maybe 10 years ago, I want to say. Not so much now. 10, 15 years ago, I think was more popular when I was still in high school, but not now. I don't know. I don't really hear people using fugly anymore. You just actually say the word effing ugly or something like that. I guess. So no, for me, as I would have gone for farce already used. Yes, I keep forgetting that farce has been used. Right. Okay. All right. I've seen it. And the 3 in the blank is never better. Yes, exactly. With an A space ER word. Honestly, 3. You guys getting 3s. Excellent. Well done. Very, very low. Connections 3 out of 5 difficulty. Unit testers 1.8 out of 5. Don't know where the 0.8 comes from. Okay. But yeah, bedtime routine came in at 3rd. Oh. Head categories by far the most common first. Okay, so I guess more people knew their heads than I expected. 55%. All right. Maybe they also could have sussed it out. Possibly interesting there. People are trying to connection the words ending in A and M. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I was like, I don't know about that. I mean, like if you say all vowels, that seems like a decent enough connection. Although I wouldn't say that that's super strong in my mind. But ending in AMA, yeah, I would have done that too. Yeah. All right. It's really sensible, isn't it? Objectively the easiest category, and yet the reading city and energy combined. Yeah, sometimes the sense works out funny how different people solve it differently, and yeah, it all leads to interesting stats, I have to say, for the game. I wish that the New York Times, the Connections sort of like companion or something, whatever it's called, the Connections article, they delve more into the stats of people and like stuff, or at least like the rationale between how they thought of the puzzle, maybe, or maybe they do. I don't actually read that article, so maybe they do cover it, but it would be interesting if they did that. All right, let me know how you did for today's Wordle, Connections, and Electronics Mini Crossword. Thanks for watching.